voice on in here.
Yeah, man.
You trying to sound sexier than me.
Come on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? When he first came in, he was like, hey, what's up, Unc? Then when the mic came on, he was like, hey, what's happening, man? What's going on, brother? No, but welcome to the neighborhood, man. How you been through this whole pandemic thing, man? You know what I'm saying? Because it do kind of knock you off your square just a little bit. You got to kind of do a little pivot. How was that even just living and recording through what was a kind of a crazy 2020?
It was different. It was something I had to adjust to quickly, but like in this situation, you know, I just thank God that I was because at the time when the pandemic first started, I was still working. I was essential personnel. So I was still able to work at the time.
So you were working.
Yeah.
So you was doing the music, it was a this, but you still was like, man, I got bills too.
Yeah.
What kind of work were you doing?
I was security.
Damn.
I was doing security.
Now you're on the road doing your own security, huh? You're like, oh, back up. So like what kind of security was it?
So it was like I was on a rapid response team for Lockheed Martin.
Were you armed?
Yeah.
Damn, I heard that.
Yeah.
You came from the military with your whole get down, huh? Hey man, so you still, even though you know you gotta survive, you gotta work, but you always did keep your mind on your music.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Did you always know that you were gonna be an artist? Was there something that told you early on to continue what you were doing?
Yeah, it's crazy because when I was little, I used to have like visions and stuff of me like performing, and you know what I'm saying, just like I used to see it all the time, like because I used to listen to other people's music and envision myself
doing
like,
the shows.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So throughout my life, it's like music just kept like I just kept going back to it.
Were you always around music? Did you grow up with music?
Yeah.
Like in the family, or you know what I'm saying? Because like music was always my go-to. Either my mom always had music, and then I rest in peace to my brother. But my brother Keith introduced me to so much music, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the same way, when I was younger, I always knew that I was gonna be in some kind of entertainment.
Right.
I still had to do what I was doing, but I knew like, nah, I'm gonna be famous one day. You know what I'm saying? And not the cheesy famous, but I just knew that I was gonna be in something in the business, bro. You felt that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hell of a road getting there though, huh?
Yeah, it is, bro. Because like so with me and my family, like so my mom, like she always had music. You know
was she an artist?
No, she was just like she was singing like the church and stuff.
Okay.
So she just like singing all the time. So she just loved music too. You get what I'm saying? So excuse me.
No worries.
So being in my family and seeing what I saw, it's like, bro, I couldn't tell my family that because like my family like was like super religious.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
So
like,
you didn't even start like you wasn't bumping like anything like what they call secular music. You couldn't play that throughout the house?
No, not throughout the house. I just like played in my room with like on the radio, put my little headphones
Hell
up.
yeah, we listen.
You know what I'm saying? If we at school or something.
When you fall in love with music and then when you start creating music, what kind of music do you start creating first? Because it seemed like where moms are with the family, gospel was low hanging fruit.
Right.
Do you start there?
Yeah, that's why I started it. I started making gospel rap.
Wow.
And then man, I started listening to Wayne and Drake.
Did your mom know you was listening to Wayne?
I mean, I think she knew, but she didn't. Like, I just did it in front of her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how are you getting it though? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Look,
it's almost like contraband. You gotta hide it. You know what I'm saying?
At school, mom was whenever we was at home by herself, man. You know, I'm turning on the radio, 105.7.
Hey man, like, when do you tell your mom that, for one, if you start in gospel music, when do you tell your mom that you want to, you know, start pursuing music, gospel, and then when you start to make that turn, and not a hard turn, because even when I listen to you know, the music or catalog, it's not like you like, you know, F bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when do you tell her like, I want to be an artist, and first it starts off kind of gospel? What does she think then?
I mean, like, so when I was making little gospel music, so I was 13.
Oh, okay.
So
and she was probably thinking, listen to my boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, she wasn't paying no mind for real. Like, she was just like, oh, that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't really like, you know what I mean? Like, buying into it like that or nothing like that. But when I turned 15, that's when I started like rapping. So I used to take the phone out to the car. Like, so I used to record on this app called The Booth on my phone.
Like an app?
Yeah, like
yeah,
an app.
yeah.
So I went outside to the car. That's why I used to record all the time.
Be looking around.
Yeah, so like I let her hear that music, but when I changed my music, I didn't let her hear it no more.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Once you got a little bit more Lil Wayne-ish.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like rap. Yeah.
Like, yeah. So when she finds out that you do want to be an artist, is it support in your family as far as like, go ahead and do your dream, baby, or is there a resistance there?
Nah, it's see, even now, bro, like this was so crazy. In like 2000, I was still in the Marine Corps when my mom heard my first song after that.
Were you away and she found it in like a room or
Man, she found it on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
When mama got on Facebook, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro.
you want to blow up, but you don't want to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like, dang, I know she gonna see it, but it's just like, hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm at the point now where I love music so much
Right.
that I want my music to introduce it to her, not me. You know what I'm saying?
Where were you at in the world when she found your music on Facebook?
I think I was in North Carolina.
Okay, so you weren't far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was North Carolina.
It wasn't like you was in Korea or something where,
Yeah.
like she can't put a hand on you. What did she say about what she heard first?
Man, she blew the comments up.
Really? Like good or like
good.
bring your ass home?
Like good.
That's dope.
Like good. But the song was excuse me. The song was like it was still spiritual based. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So
So it was the right one to hear.
Yeah, so but that song, it was called Prophecy. And that song was saying, like, because when I was younger, they told me that my calling was to be a preacher. And so in the song, I'm saying, I know what was prophesied over me, but only I know what to do with it in this music. In that song, I was saying, everybody telling me that I grew up around in that spiritual realm. They was like, hey, and you got to be a preacher and all this. And now I'm telling them what a preacher is.
Hey, man, but
like,
to
me,
what's crazy about that, bro, is you're doing what you said you were going to do. Like, you got to think, man, the congregation is your world now. You know what I'm saying? And we're paying attention. And when we come to and we kind of land on Trackstar, right? We'll go like, oh, man, that record is here. That record's blowing up. But a lot of us didn't see the road.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when some people say overnight success, I'm like, man, you don't know how long that night was then. You know what I'm saying? And how many, man, I got one. I think this is the one.
Right.
And before we do get a track star, how many records, how many songs do you think you actually put up? Either SoundCloud, streaming, whatever it may be.
I didn't put up too many. I didn't put up too many because I recorded a lot.
Right.
But I was just like, man, like when I was in the Marine Corps, bro, I was putting stuff on SoundCloud at first. Then I went to Apple Music. When I got on Apple Music, I dropped 4 songs, but I recorded like 60.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying?
See, yeah. That's outliers, man. That's those 10,000 hours that people put in. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
What made you go to the military?
I just wanted to do something like I feel like the Marine Corps was setting me up. Just the military in general was a perfect setup. So because at the time now, I'm in my small town. You get what I'm saying? So I know like when people come to me asking me what are you about to do? It's like I know it's like I gotta set it up a certain way, bro. Because I don't want people in my face like you gotta do this. You gotta. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was really focused on what other people, you know what I'm saying?
Like what they were putting on you?
Yeah. But so I went to the military. I was like, okay, my sister just went to college. So I already know what the student loans and stuff about. I know my mama can't even, you know what I'm saying, shoot her bread all the time like she need.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know she can't take 2.
Damn,
You know
and you
what I'm
went to
saying?
the Marine Corps though.
Yeah.
And you went to the Marines when we already figured out that the world was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not enlistments, I don't know if enlistments are what they used to look like, but it take a certain individual, bro, to get up and say, you know what, man, I want to leave the comforts of home. And especially when you had a vision of music, you know what I'm saying? But do you feel like the Marine Corps not only set you up for what you wanted to do in music, but it set you up in a core base like in life?
Yeah, for sure. See, because when I went to the Marine Corps, I had took a little break from music. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to go to the Marine Corps. Either I'm gonna do 20 years, get out after 4 years, get a great job, start a family. You get what I'm saying? Just be a regular person.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
But they kept nipping at you too, though, huh? That music.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Like I got my first professional studio in North Carolina.
Mhm.
My first professional studio, and that's where I started recording. Like, and I started like to learn stuff. Excuse me. I started learning stuff, and the engineer was like that. It was his studio. He was like, "Is this your first time recording in a professional studio?" And I was like, "Yeah, I always record like on Fruity Loops
Right.
in the room and stuff." He was like, "Man, you're doing really well." He said, "You're doing a lot of professional stuff," and I didn't even know what he was talking about. He started breaking stuff down, and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know what that was called. Oh, I didn't even know that it was called this." You get what I'm saying? But I was just doing it like naturally. You get what I'm saying? So I just like fell in love with that whole process, and I just couldn't get away from it.
Did your fellow Marines, did they know that you were an artist or that you would go to the studio like either after work or during breaks or anything like that?
All my partners did.
Small,
like,
the circle.
Yeah, my
Right.
circle. But the closer I got to getting out, the more I started to love music, the more I started to be comfortable with it. So everybody knew.
Right.
You get
Did
what
the
I'm saying?
Marines feel like it started to get in the way?
No.
Okay.
No. I definitely like. See, that's the reason I got out. Like I said this yesterday in the interview. When I was in the Marine Corps, I said the Marine Corps is my primary focus because I owe my Marines that.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I had to get out. I told my master sergeant, I was like, he said, "Why are you getting out, man? You know what I'm saying? Like we need Marines like you to stay in. I'll get you orders wherever you want to go."
Damn.
And all that. I said,
Was that a hard decision?
No.
Right. Because you knew what the calling was.
Yeah. Like, it was like, I said, I want to do music. He said, you can stay in and do music. I said, not like I want to.
Right.
I said, I want music to be my primary focus. I said, right now, I can't give music 100% because I got to get the Marine Corps 100%.
Yeah.
Because I owe them that. Like, that's what I said I was going to do in the beginning.
That's what you signed up for.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm going to complete that. I'm going to give the Marine Corps 100% and give my Marines 100%. And then once that cut off, I'm going to the music, and I'm gonna give that 100.
When you do have your honorable discharge and you do come home, does music take off for you quickly, or do you get to the crib and be like, oh man, like this is extremely real? You know what I'm saying?
I get home, bro, and it's like,
are you back at
my
the house?
life starting again?
Yeah.
No. So we lost the house I grew up in. We lost it when my mom had a second stroke.
Damn.
And they said she couldn't come back home. And a whole bunch of stuff happened, and you know what I mean. We ended up losing the house. So I have no place back home. You get what I'm saying? That I can go stay at. So I had called my uncle, and I stayed at his spot for like 6 months.
So you coming home to, you know what you coming home to. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you're like, man, I did what I have to do. I'm about to get back and focus. So you know you coming home damn near to a situation that look a little bit worse
for sure,
than what you left.
Yeah. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you go from mom's having a second stroke to everything that's going on in life? How do you keep that motivation where it's like, man, let me just kind of keep my eyes on this prize when there's so many distractions and like real distractions around you though?
Man, my siblings, man, that's my biggest motivation because.
How many you have? What's the breakdown?
I have 3. I got an older sister, then it's me, and then I got a little sister, little brother.
Yeah. So everybody's looking at you too.
Yeah.
Did you feel the burden?
Yeah, no. You get what I'm saying?
But you know you can't come home and get $20 from moms.
Yeah.
You can't kick it around.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
That life right there was over so long ago for me. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, that was over when I was like 12, 13.
Yeah.
You get what you know what I'm saying? Like, but my siblings, man, because it's like we all we got. When I lost my pops, man, it's like I know, like, okay, I gotta be here. I gotta show them, even though I'm still learning, I gotta get out here and learn it, and like I've been there before for them. Damn. You get what I'm saying?
How old were you or how long ago, or how old were you when you lost your pops?
I was 18.
Jesus.
It was I was in boot camp. I went to boot camp, and he died when I was in boot camp, and I came back.
So
home.
you were away from home.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about just leaving the military?
No.
Damn.
No. I like it was game on.
And you grew up with pops? Y'all were the same household and everything? Yeah. Damn, man. And you know what's crazy, man? We hear the music and we don't know the background.
Yeah.
We don't know the story. Everybody think they want the hit record. We want the buffet where we can pick, but we don't want the entree.
Right.
Like the entree is everything, man. My mom double stroke, losing the crib, pops pat. Like nobody want that. We want track star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't know the road
right.
that it takes to get there, and how some people, bro, buckle in the process.
Right.
And those are real. So I always tell people, man, I say, you know what, bro? Like, I don't trip off of a lot because I know what real problems are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My mom is gone. My dad is gone. My brother's gone. You know, we've been homeless, everything. So I don't trip off of what the average person is going to trip off of
Right.
because I know what real pain is.
Right.
And I know what real loss is. And I think that's why there's a different level of appreciation that you gathered from what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And there's nobody that can knock you off your square, and there's nobody that can erase your dream. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what destiny is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you've put too much in. Your tuition into the school of experience is way greater than the next man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you paid a lot, bro. And it's time now for that to come back, but you working hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell people, I say, man, never apologize for your success. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, you never apologize because you did it. You're working and you continuing to work on it. Right. You know what I'm saying? You could have been on Zoom and you were like, no, I got to go in here. Yeah. I got to get up, bro, because I always tell people, man, if you have a coin machine and I put $1 in there, 4 quarters are going to fall out. I'm going to get out what I put in. And I see what you doing right now, bro. You putting it all in, and whatever comes out, you earned that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how, after Pop's passed, how do you stay focused in music? At any point, did you want to give it up?
No, it's just I didn't. I kept writing for a little bit. Like I never stopped. Like actually, you know what I'm saying? Like writing music and stuff.
Did you stutter step though? Did it slow down just a little bit?
Yeah, it was just like So when I was in boot camp, I didn't write nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I wasn't writing nothing. Like I was just, you know, in the Marine Corps, like going through, like
paper all wet from them, or wetting you up with water hoses. And shit.
But yeah, man, like I was just taking it like real serious. Like when I was in the Marine Corps, bro, I didn't know what was next. You get what I'm saying? All I know, okay, my pop just passed. I go home and I just see how different things about it, how things are, bro. And I'm like, it just blows my mind, like how.
When you come home for Pop's services, has the world changed, like, as far as, like, living situations?
Everything, bro. Like, I left and I came home to a whole different life, bro.
Worse?
Like, yeah, bro. Like, because so my mom had the first stroke. It paralyzed the whole left side. And then, but she was still able to talk and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But when she had the second stroke, they moved her to the nursing home. And so she was in the nursing home, but she wanted to come home. So she came home, but we didn't have anything we needed to take care of. So when I walk in, my mama laying on the couch in the living room. You know what I'm saying? And like now it's like, no, matter of fact, let me rewind. My mom had the first stroke, and that's when my pops passed. Because she had that stroke before I went to boot camp. She had like it paralyzed her whole left side. Then I went to boot camp.
Did you ever think I have to stay home?
Nah.
Wow.
Nah. I just, man, I knew.
I knew the bigger
if
picture.
I didn't do it, who was? Like,
right.
You get what I'm saying?
Hell
like,
yeah.
And I'm like, let's go. I just got to do it, bro. That's what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's how I went. She had the first stroke. When I went to boot camp, my pops passed, came back in the middle, and it was just different, bro. My mama was different, man. Like, it's just different, bro. I don't know if it was just the stroke or if it's like my pops passing that just, you know what I'm saying, like changed her, but bro, she changed, man. Like for real, like. She wasn't my mama no more, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't the mom I grew up with.
Right.
And stuff like that. So, I'm thinking about my siblings, bro. My little brother was 15. You know what I'm saying?
And how old are you at that time?
I'm 18.
Damn.
I just turned 18. But it's just so crazy to me, bro, because I'm thinking about my little brother, man. I'm like, man, bro, like, I'm gone. And my little brother right here, bro, like, it's like they don't really have any parents now, for real. Cause my mama's sick. You know what I'm saying? And she's not like where she would be if she didn't have that stroke.
And your father's gone.
And my father's gone.
Deceased.
So it's like, dang, bro, like.
How do you take all that? You know what I'm saying? Because there's other people, like I'll drive down the road, homie, and I say, like, you never know what somebody's going through in that car that's next to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like the Marines are going to give you a break.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, just coast through it. Like, you still got to get through what you're getting through.
Right.
And you also got to think, how's mom's at the house? Is my little brother out there tripping? How's my sister doing? You know, what's going on with the bills? What's going on with the household? And also now you're also the protector.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just getting through that, bro, it's like this music and this grind got to be not easy. You know, nothing's easy, but it's like you built for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be extremely built for this, man, because the average person would have a real reason to say, man, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you ever question, like, that deck of cards, the deck of life? Like, man, how did I get these cards?
Man, yes, a lot. Like, seriously, too. Like I'm like, God, you know what I'm saying? My father was a man of God, man. My father didn't move off the couch. He stayed, like, he was so sick he couldn't move off the couch. The one thing he did every single day was read his Bible and pray, like, all day.
Did you ever think, like, how does he go?
Yeah, like, I'm like, man, what's going on? And then my mom had a stroke, and then she had another stroke. Then my grandma died. Then my uncle died. I'm like, yo, like, are we cursed, man?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? So my whole time, and this, like, anytime something good happened to me, bro, that's why I don't celebrate. I don't do nothing because I don't know what's.
Do you ever get nervous for what's next?
Yeah.
Same here, bro.
For sure.
Same here. I get nervous for like, man, what's next?
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy, bro. And it's wild because it keeps you in a position, man. It also humbles you.
Right.
A whole lot, bro. And the appreciation that you get for any and everything that you worked hard for. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
How do you not turn to something where it's like, man, you know, because some people, bro, they'll turn to, you know, dope, whatever it may be, drugs. They'll turn to, you know, and we got a high suicide rate, you know, mental, you know, wellness. Like, how do you keep your head straight in the game when there's so many so-called life distractions?
Man, I'm always thinking about my little brother, man.
Yeah.
Like, I owe it to him and I owe it to my pops. Cause I know who my pops wanted to be for us. You know what I'm saying? I know what he wanted to do for us.
In a little bit of time, he taught you a lot, huh?
Yeah,
and you've seen a lot.
For sure.
Let me tell you, man,
get up and be with us all the time.
When my mom passed, right? My mom, bro, like, I knew my mom was special on earth. Not when my mom passed, I was like, oh man, I didn't have the regrets. I love my mom dearly. You know what I'm saying? And when my mom passed, I felt like, and you, if you haven't heard this or felt this, I felt like I had the best manager, angel, representation agent sitting next to God that was telling God, like, take care of my son. Like, she's sitting next to God, like, you know, get this girl away from him. You know, the relationship I was in, do this, do that. So that's really like, that's Pops. You know what I'm saying? That's Granny also navigating. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
What's going on with the so-called career, with the so-called blow up, whatever it is, bro. That's destiny, and that's people sitting next to God saying, you know my son's heart. And blessings, God willing, man, blessings come to the right person. Because what I tell people when say, oh, my blessings, my cup runneth over. When I say that, I say, man, you're like a faucet. And the blessings come through you, and then you fill up your brother's cup, your sister's cup. Your aunties, your uncles, your friends, whatever it may be, but you know what to do with the blessings, and I think that's why there's an anointment that's on you through the music, which was God sent to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I do want to get on to the blow up. You know what I'm saying? The blow up, and even before the blow up, bro, I had a chance to go down the catalog, as much music as you would release to us, and it seemed like you always had one that felt like it was going to go, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And no matter what the song is, I don't know which one got away from you, man, but that Forever Girl for me, I thought that, like, because I can't put you in a category, and no one should put you in a category. I just say artist, you know what I'm saying? But that one for me it's melodic enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did you ever feel like, man, if y'all on Trackstar, y'all miss these other ones?
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out, because I was like, everybody telling me how good these songs are, but I just felt like if I got an opportunity, like it was one of those things, like when I get an opportunity, I know I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I was thinking. But like I said, I told my master I'm getting out to go do music. I got out. Life was different. Like, my life just started over. Now I'm in civilian. I'm in the civilian world. But when I first got out of the Marine Corps, I didn't write for the rest of that year.
Like, when did you get out? About how long?
September.
September. So
2019.
Damn.
September 9, 2019.
Damn. And then we go into a pandemic a few months later.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Like, man, I'm probably going to have to get you out of here, bro. You know but we go into the pandemic, but you still kind of stay headstrong on what that dream and that purpose is.
For sure.
Damn.
Because, like, when I first got out, I was just depressed, bro, because, like, so much.
Yeah.
It was just weird being back out, bro. Like, I had to get used to this. You get what I'm saying? I first got out, and I had to go find a job, bro. Like, finding a job in Alabama was hard, but I ended up finding a great one. You get what I'm saying? And then I started working that, but I'm still trying to get to the music, and then I get into school. So I'm working a 12-hour shift through the week, get off on the weekend. I go to the studio, stay that whole weekend, and that Monday I drive all the way back to work, and then work again that whole week, drive back to the studio that weekend. I just keep doing that.
See, this is the story that people don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
bro, it wasn't no sleep, man,
yeah,
for real. I was tired, bro. Like, I'll get off work at 6. I work from 6 to 6. I'll get off work at 6 in the morning, drive to go to school, stay there for like a couple hours, then drive back to the crib, and then sleep a little bit, go back to work. Cause I worked an hour away from where I live. You get what I'm saying? So I had to drive an hour back and forth, and then the studio was 2 hours some change from where I lived at. So I get there, go scoop my clothes up sometimes, or I drive straight there and just go.
And Mooski, how old are you now?
23.
20.
Wow, bro.
You know, man, dude, I call that like concentrated or just add water. You know how you would get those frozen like orange juice and you would add water to it and then make it like a half a gallon?
Right.
Like you had so much life in a concentrated, condensed form that now you just adding water to it. You know what I'm saying? And you will see where these, things will start to grow. But bro, you've been putting the work in. And that's why when I sit with people, bro, I don't want to do you talk to me about Trackstar. Talk to me, like, because there's a road. And I think that's what the journey is the most important. And the journey is the most inspiring for people that's on their journey, because there's somebody that's listening and watching this, bro, that feel like they should give up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They feel like they not gonna make it, And you gotta think, bro, even home plate, nobody's coming and knocking on your door giving you a great deal. Sure. You know what I'm saying? No, and then everybody want to be in the business. So then you also get people that say, man, what make you think you special? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did you have anyone around you, or were you able to push away people that didn't believe in your dream?
Yeah, for sure. One thing I learned about this, bro, you can't share your vision with everybody.
Yeah.
You just can't. You got to protect it. You
Yeah,
get what
man.
I'm saying? And by you protecting it, it makes it easier for you to make those moves. Because I feel because not everybody's gonna be happy for you, bro.
Right.
You get what I'm
That's true.
saying? Some people gonna wish bad on you.
Yeah.
So as soon as you start telling everybody your moves and stuff before you even make them, it's gonna be that much harder to make them, because you inviting all negativity to come in.
And then people count your failures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even as we sit up in here, man, we probably failed more than anyone else because we tried a lot. We tried a lot more.
Right.
So when you tell somebody like, oh man, I got such and such and it's doing, then the next thing, oh man, what happened to that? album?
Yeah, exactly.
What happened to that such? Oh man, oh you still over here, huh? So yeah, just hold those cards, bro, close to your chest.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because people, I know people didn't believe. You get what I'm saying? But when it came down to the people who I wanted to believe, I told them because I believed, I knew it was about to happen. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I told them, I said, hey, bro, this song I just dropped, man, I said, I promise you, this time next year we're gonna be on the billboards, bro. This time next year, bro, I'm gonna be out there in the industry, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Is that Trackstar?
It's Trackstar.
You knew it?
I knew it. Like I studied.
Why did that
I
one
saw
feel
the numbers.
different?
Like if like it didn't feel different to me when I listened to it. My partners pushed me to drop that. Shout out Stunner and Guala.
So
Like,
was it something that you recorded that you had?
yeah, like I wrote it in February, recorded it in February, and dropped it in June.
And we're talking about June of 2020.
Yeah.
So we're also seeing not an instant blow up.
Right.
You seeing like a slow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
are you watching numbers?
I'm watching every day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But to me, it's blowing up in front of my eyes because it's like for the first 6 months it did 1 million.
Right.
And then it did another
What was your
million in that month.
first, like on other songs? what does with the first 6 months look like, or what did you think at one point was the blow up? When you get to like 10,000, like, man, we got 20,000 on this.
None of my songs got to that. They got to like 8.
And
they got to like 8.
Did that 8,000 feel good?
Yeah, that 8,000 felt good. It felt good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you start answering the phone different, like, hello, Mooski here.
Hey, man, that 8,000 felt good.
Hell
but then
yeah.
I saw a track star beat that in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. I'm like, okay, track star about to do something. The first week, no, I got the first week numbers, and I hit up the producer, that producer song. Like, hey, I said, hey, bro, I got this song, track star, bro. It did this the first week, man. It's gonna blow up. When I saw the first week, I knew track star.
And what was the first week?
It was like over 10,000.
Yeah,
over 10,000.
And you know what's crazy, man, is the first week for you, that was like major.
Yeah.
The first week for somebody else, they'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But you knew, like, man, there's something going on here.
Yeah, because it just kept going. Like, I started checking like every day, and it started going up by like 10,000. Then it started going up by 20,000. Then it started going up by 50,000.
And is it just on streams? Like, where you seeing it blow up at first?
God, excuse me.
Bless you.
I see it, Apple Music.
So the music is speaking for itself first. It's just the music. People finding you. There's no videos. There's no challenges. There's nothing. It's just boom.
Word.
This is the music.
Yeah.
And you're watching that.
Yeah, man, it's called Apple Music for Artists. I'm on there every day. Every day, man. I'm checking it out. I'm seeing who rocking with it. Miami blew me up.
Damn.
Miami.
So you
Miami
can see what
up.
region, city, so on and so forth, where it's popping at.
It was going crazy in Florida.
Why do you think that one was different?
Just because one, the sound. So the sound was different, and then the lyrics behind it were so real and relatable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just a real song. It's one of those. It's one of those where it's like I'm getting in your head and snatching the thoughts you don't want to say.
Yeah,
you
man.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to. When I was making that song Track Star, I was on the way back from work. And I played that instrumental, and it stuck with me. And the Track Star concept came to my head.
Are you reciting it to yourself, like building it?
Yeah.
Let me hear how you building it, though. Are you more of a hummer, like, you know what I'm saying?
So like I be playing like I'm a hummer at the same time. I'm like, but I would just be like throwing lyrics out there and stuff. I'm like, Track Star. I'm like, okay, Track Star.
And you got
boom.
an hour, so you like,
yeah. But it's so
time.
crazy. I'm vibing with the instrumental so hard that everything just coming to me. It's coming to me. It's like I wrote the song backwards for real. Cause like the bars just started coming to me. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, so I said to myself, I said, I'm gonna dive really, really deep into this concept and keep it all the way real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna dive deep. I want to see how far I can take this concept.
There's vulnerability there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And you're also in a position where, like, people understand. Like, I understood what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a runner. She's a track star. It's not like she out there, you know, like this and taking off and she going for gold medals. But it's like, baby, like, what are you running from?
Yeah.
Are you running from love? And not even on the female side. We're track stars too, bro. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, man, I don't want to get involved. I'm running from this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I can't commit, whatever it may be, bro. So you lock into that. You start looking at numbers, and you know that you got something.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and it's not dying on the vine. This one felt different.
Yeah, because it just kept going like this. When I hit 1 million, when I hit 1 million, I was like, bro, this is over with.
Hey, dude, you haven't been able to tell me shit.
I'm like, bro,
you humble.
It's definitely over with.
Yeah,
you
very like, humble, because I hit 1 million on anything. I'm like, you know, I got a British accent, all kind of stuff. So when you hit that, when you see that M right there, what does that do for you? Like, now are you afraid of like the success? Like, man, is this gonna stop? Like, how do I keep this going?
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I saw in the beginning how God was moving this, so I knew it was God. You get what I'm saying? Because my life started. I knew it was about to turn around because I got so much going on. Like, so with that job I was working, right? Like I said, I'm the type of person, man. I was about my money. You get what I'm saying? So the people who call out, I'm coming in for you. I got your shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's the type of person I was.
Damn.
So I'm doing all that. Like, and there's no, like, I have like no free time in this life I'm living right now with work and the studio. I have no free time, like, whatsoever. But it's like I just want to stack up my bread real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I can build so I could do what I want to with the music. Everything I was doing was for the music.
Right.
So I'm working there, and then my truck broke down.
Life.
Like, and I live an hour away now. But right before it broke down, I got a call, right, from my people now, my manager now. Hey, yeah. He called me. He was like, hey, bro, he's like, I want to fly out. I want to fly you and your team out to Miami, bro. We'll shoot you, you know what I'm saying? We'll shoot you on Track Star video. And now this is like in August, September time. I dropped it in June.
Damn.
Like, my son was blowing up in Miami around that time. You get what I'm saying? Like, they was on it in July, like, running it up.
You was like, man, I'm going to Miami. Something
Yeah,
happening
for
out
sure.
there.
I gotta go to Miami.
Yeah.
But see, I was still focused on the real life. And the reality, I was like, hey, all right, let me plan it out with my job.
Yeah, you like, I got to take days
You
off.
get what I'm
like,
saying?
this is, yeah.
So I was like, let me plan it out with my job. And he was like, all right, bet. So I said, but I'm definitely coming. I said, go ahead and book it for this day right here, and I'll go ahead and put it in. So they like, we got it locked in. That day, I got suspended from my job for a week. That day.
So you were able to go?
No, I got suspended from my job. So like, I'm not making money that week. The video, I still got 3 weeks before I go.
Oh Lord,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, boom, that's a whole week of pay I just missed. Then my truck broke down after that. So it's like, dang,
Oh,
now
so
I don't got them.
life.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
So my truck broke down. Then I went and like I took out a loan. I took out a loan to get another one. So like to get something small, like something real cheap, like I could
the
pay
transportation
off.
to get around.
So I got that. And I'm so busy, man. Like, I probably should have made time for it, but I just didn't have it. Like, I just wasn't.
So
willing
you
to
didn't go shoot
sacrifice
the
that
video
studio.
then?
Oh no, I still went.
Oh, you?
I'm just giving the build up.
Oh damn.
So I get the car, and I just didn't have time like to go handle everything I needed. They give my registration and all that. I wasn't willing to sacrifice going to the studio. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wasn't willing to sacrifice that a little bit of my sleep, man, because I wasn't getting a lot. You get what I'm saying? Like, but I just didn't make time for it really. If we been like, but so I had a little new car tag on there. So every time it was like a little BMW coupe though.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And my papa told me something before I got it. He told me not to get it, but I should listen to it. But I'm driving, man, and like I'm getting pulled over like every day, bro. I'm getting pulled over. I'm getting a ticket for my registration.
Damn.
Every time.
Damn.
Next thing you know, I'm driving home, bro. Like I'm right down the road from the house.
No,
I get
Lord.
pulled over. They
Here
tell
go
me
another one.
They say, you know your license suspended. I said no. I said I didn't know that. He said your license been suspended since so and so since month. So I think like March or something. I remember what he said. I said no, I didn't know. He said you got any unpaid tickets? I said no, I don't have any unpaid tickets. So I kept calling these people like, hey, what's going on with my license? They said we can't find anything. I had to go to the state trooper's office, and they had like a little a ticket on my license that I never like received like a physical ticket. I think it was just something that was like in the system or something. And it was like $250. I had to pay that, but like I said, man, I'm missing all this work.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Then
License suspended. Your job is
license
suspended.
man. Thanksgiving coming up, bro. I go to Thanksgiving. My auntie got the coronavirus.
Oh.
Now I miss another week. Now I miss another week.
Oh no.
Because I gotta get tested.
Oh.
So,
Hey, man. And I don't mean to laugh at you, bro.
Does this lead up to going to Miami?
bro, yeah.
It's
more.
And then what happened? You broke your ankle in Miami.
Look. So that car, I'm getting all these tickets and stuff, bro. I'm talking about like, bro, every day, bro, every day on my way to work, because I don't got no choice. Like I don't got nobody to take me to work.
You gotta
bro.
go do it though.
I gotta work. I gotta go to work because if y'all want me to pay these tickets, I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like every day I go to work, I get a driver with suspended license, registration, driver suspended license, registration. Like it's like, dang, bro. Like, do they got my car?
Did
like
they ever
memorized?
lock you up?
No.
They're probably like with each other. They're probably, every time they see you, they're like,
all right, here he is again. Pull him over.
Who's gonna get him today?
Hey, how you doing there? Remember us yesterday?
yeah.
But
You know
look-
I got that rapper, right? I got him on the highway
Mooski.
today. Yeah.
Man, and then after that car broke down. That car broke down on my way to work, bro.
Christ.
That car broke
Did you
down
leave it
on
on
my
the
way to
road?
work. Yeah, I left it on the road. I left it on the road. Excuse me. I left it on the road because my
Oh my God.
like my manager came and got me. He came and got me. I left it on the road. I said, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I said, I'm gonna come back and get that car tomorrow or the next day. Came back, the car was gone, bro. They told it, bro.
Of course they did, bro. You know why wouldn't the story end that way?
Bruh,
I thought
they
you was
told
gonna
it.
come in, it was gonna be on fire or something like that. And then they charge you for the tow, right?
Bro, it took me like 3 days to find the car.
Right.
So
How much did it cost to get the car out?
Bruh.
Or did you leave it in there?
I left it in there. I had to because
Yeah.
I didn't have the bread at the time.
They charge you per
man.
day, bro.
Hey man, now that you on, he about to go buy him the flight. He be like, yeah, they gonna be license and registration. You be like, here it is, motherfucker. Here it is. So did you make it to Miami?
So I put my paid vacation in, went to Miami for the week for a week. You know what I'm saying? Came back, my paid vacation didn't go through. So it's like all this stuff I gotta pay for, bro. I'm not making nothing now, bro. So when my car broke down,
bro,
it's like,
if
nah, I
this
can't
was
even
a
get to work.
movie, people wouldn't believe this.
Right, this all facts, bro. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't exaggerating nothing. Like,
Damn.
How
dude.
did it not go through? What happened? What do you
bro,
mean?
like, it was something like man, a whole bunch of stuff happened with that.
Right.
Like, but
Oh my God,
man,
all
You
right.
deserve
we
blessings
was
on
trying to
blessings,
get
man.
that. We were trying to get that fixed.
Yeah.
But keep in mind now, when I come back from Miami, my car's still like impounded type.
And the impound they charge you per day.
Right.
Yeah,
Facts.
fam.
You got other fees that
Right.
that on top
I
of
got my own apartment. I only stayed with my uncle for like a month, 2 months. I got my own apartment.
Did you get evicted?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
We still good on that. one. We
Okay,
still good
well
on that
now, hell yeah, now you are. You know what I'm saying? I should have paid you for this interview. I never have. Good Lord have mercy, man.
one. Man. So when I get back from Miami, I can't go to work because I don't got my car. So I'm trying to get my car out, bro. I'm trying to put something together. Cause like I say, man, like it's just me, bro. It's just me. I don't got nobody to go to. Hey, can
Right,
you,
right.
You know, it's
There
just
is no
me.
support.
Yeah, so I'm trying to make it work, but you know, like I do got my grandparents, but I only want to go to them like if I don't have nothing. Like,
Right.
I don't.
That's
ask
the
people for
last.
nothing.
That's the
You get what I'm
50.
saying?
That's the 50-second card in the
Yeah.
deck. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Let me play this first 51 first.
And then it's like, so like they called me. They really wasn't tripping at first. You know, it was like, I know you're a great employee. I know you don't like to call out. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
called out and everybody started blowing me up like, hey, bro, you good? You good? What's going on? All that. And so that went on for like 2 weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't make it to work.
Damn. Did you still have a job to go to? And
Nah.
you said your job was an hour away.
Yeah.
And that's not like, and homies can
Damn,
love you,
bro.
but I ain't taking you to work every day.
Yeah, you
Hell
know,
no.
nobody
You know,
doing that.
yeah, for an hour, then am I waiting to bring you back or
Yeah.
somebody else got to go pick you up?
Wow.
So this track star had to blow up, bro.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
This had to blow up, man.
That's why I believed in it so hard because I was like, okay, all this is stopping me. It's trying to stop me from going to
Yeah,
Miami.
man.
So
Yeah.
I got to go to Miami and pursue it. And then I got another opportunity to go to Miami just to record. Now I don't got nothing in my pocket. The first time or this time, I don't got nothing in my pocket. I said I'm still about to go to Miami.
Yeah.
And then I asked God, I said, God, give me a sign and let me know like if I need to quit this job and go to pursue. And he called me the next day. He said, man,
God called you?
No.
I was about to say, man,
Hello?
shoot me his contact.
No, my manager had called me.
Oh, okay.
My manager called me and he told me, you know, he was just talking to me. He was like, hey man, can you make it into work today? It's like it's getting to the point where having you on the schedule, you know what I'm saying? It's just hurting the whole operation. You get what I'm saying?
And you said the money was good.
Yeah, the money was great.
So did you have to step away
Nice.
and
Yeah,
step
like-
out on faith even if you can't see the whole staircase?
Yeah, he asked me like, he said, I mean, are you thinking about quitting or something like that? I was like, yeah, man, I think it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I did that, went to Miami, got my first paid show.
Wow.
Damn.
Right after that, got my second paid show.
See how that, yeah. And
See
you was
what
like,
I'm
man, I'm
saying?
just going to lay in Miami for a second because, like,
Yeah, bro.
this track star is blowing up. You
Like-
know what I'm saying? Then he started trying to do other things like, man, we got track star. Do I do tennis star?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Do I do a football star? Like,
All
man.
the stars.
Hey, man, when it got to TikTok and you look at those numbers. Now, you say you shot a video before. Did y'all shoot 2 videos
man,
for?
we shot 3 videos.
3 videos.
3 videos.
All
the,
right.
The song kept outrunning the
Because
video.
you know I gotta ask you about City Boy J and what he did. Because that's the way I saw the song with my daughter on TikTok.
Word.
But you already had legs
Yeah.
before you got to
Yeah,
TikTok.
we had like over like 15 million streams before the label and on TikTok. So
Right.
I was negotiating with the labels in November. All the way from November.
So it was already going.
Yeah.
What's the relationship when you do see now that it is blowing up with TikTok and everybody's doing the dance? Are you checking those numbers too?
I really wasn't like on TikTok like that. Like
Right.
that's one thing they told me I gotta build when I sound like, hey bro, you gotta get on TikTok.
Right.
It
So
just
you
wasn't
didn't
my
see
speed.
what everybody was doing.
Nah.
Right.
Like people would like send it to me sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Right.
But see, to me, like
You was
I didn't
watching
even have a
apples and
TikTok.
streams
Yeah,
and
like,
that world.
I didn't even have a TikTok, so TikTok wasn't like I didn't understand what TikTok
Yeah.
was. You get what I'm
See,
saying?
and my daughter's on it, so I would always hear the chorus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or the intro. So I'm always hearing it, and I'm seeing my daughter, and you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then when I did lock in on City Boy J, I saw that dude it was like a campaign. It was at one point where I thought like, dude, is this his record?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and I know, have y'all had a conversation or is it y'all kind of in two different worlds right now?
No. It's not two different worlds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like ever since the it's not two different worlds. Like our management team, like they know each other. Like
Right.
everybody's been in contact.
Okay.
So everything's good.
But you
got
got
to
to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Do you know how to do the TikTok dance?
no.
We should make one. we should really just, we should really do one. Hey, man, let me tell you, bro. It was really a pleasure to meet you,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Right.
Pleasure to sit down with you, man. And I've been in radio for years, bro. And I've seen people that are destined for something. I've seen people that I know got a longevity and a purpose. And I really see that in you, bro. And I wish you nothing but the best, bro.
Appreciate
And
it.
continue to make hits. Continue to make us proud. And I know that it comes from a different place. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not about the bag, the bees, the this, the that. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
whip, none of that.
real.
All that comes with it, but that's not the purpose.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I can tell that you're humble. You know, simplicity. Take care of your family, man. How's your mom's doing?
She's doing pretty good, man.
Does she
She's doing
know?
pretty good.
Is she aware that how successful you are and where you're going?
I mean, we really don't know. Like we show her and stuff, but like we just really don't. We like, you know what I'm saying? We don't
Can
know.
she communicate?
Nah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, like now it's like she can't do anything, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like she'll throw her arm up for you to give her a hug, she'll smile and stuff. Like I know she recognizes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's really all I know.
Man, stay honorable, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
You doing it for a whole different purpose, man.
For sure.
I can't wait to see what's coming for you. You know, and
I
I'm gonna be there
appreciate
with you because I'm gonna quit.
Yep.
Something telling me to quit and go with you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Invite us to Miami next time, fam.
Yeah. We need to shoot 4 track star videos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no,
sure.
thank you for coming into the neighborhood, man, and thank you for your
Hey.
energy.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me for real.
Easy call, man. It was a pleasure to have
Yeah,
you back
man.
in for our first guest too, man.
Yeah,
man.
Believe that.
Appreciate
Mooski
it.
in the
Appreciate
neighborhood,
it.
Big Boy's
Big Boy.
neighborhood.